Hey everyone, I thought I'd just do a quick video on how I strop the Scaleless razor. I'm not sure what Charlie ended up calling. I call it a tadpole. Looks like a bit of a tadpole to me. This is a razor made by Boxer Razors, which is Stu here in Brisbane. The main, I guess, difference between this kind of razor and one with scales is that when you strop a razor with scales, you've got a bit more weight hanging out the end. And so what you have to be careful of with a tadpole razor like this is to maintain control. It's a little bit more tricky to maintain control on the strop with one of these. So the way I hold it's no different to how I hold a normal razor. We have the razor between the thumb and the forefinger, but I also use the middle finger to help roll as well with one of these, which is again slightly different to what I do on a typical scaled razor. The other thing that I do is I put the end, or try to wedge the end anyway, into the soft part of my hand up near one of the knuckles on the ring or the little finger, depending on the length and the geometry of the razor itself. So I wedge it in there for slightly more control, using the little finger and the ring finger again to hold on to what there is of the handle and roll between the fingers. So with that kind of control, you can easily strop one of these, and you can even generate a little bit of speed once you get used to it, like so. But always be careful to maintain control on these, because if they get away from you, you'll cut your strop, guaranteed. Alright, I hope that's helpful for some people, or at least if you've already figured out how to strop with one of these razors, then my apologies in advance. But if you haven't, and you're curious about how you strop them, that's how I do it anyway.